Alright, good evening folks, welcome out to the stream. Sorry for the little delay here, but with the amount of competitors and different cars that we have here at Road America, it's been a little bit trying here for us to get everything up and running. Well, we're finally on in the server here now, and we've got guys joining in the free practice session where we will then head straight into qualifying. We've just got about a minute and 40 seconds right now left on the clock, and so as long as we continue at this rate here of people joining in and feeling comfortable, then we will be ready to go. This here, we will be simulating a 12-hour event, ladies and gentlemen, so it's pretty much like an endurance event. And we've got these guys here that are going to be starting at 5 o'clock in the morning, and within 30 minutes real time we'll be simulating 12 hours of the day. So we'll be ending at 5 in the evening. And here at Road America during this time of the year, you're actually going to see what it looks like, with it being quite... Oh, Kavana has some damage there already to the front of his Lexus. Oh yeah, but definitely we're gonna see some endurance type racing here today at Road America already. Tommy Gore with a 1:20.075 here. These are not reflective of times that we will see in qualifying. As a matter of fact, throughout the practice session of the week, we've seen as fast as 1:18 here at Road America from none other than Dominic Charles, who's here in the Porsche. You can see the shadow there in the background moving as the sun goes down here at Road America. Just give me a shout out, let me know if you guys are hearing me properly there in the chat, as free practice comes to a close here. We will be ready to go racing. Well, qualifying actually. Just a second. Alright, so you can see I have some pretty nice graphics on screen now to replace the old ones. We will be seeing split times back again. Sorry for the last time you weren't getting to see sector times here. This is Christian Rajnaut going around. Once this is a valid lap, it should show. It's not actually a valid lap, it still says that it's his out lap. So we shouldn't expect to see anything there. Tommy Gore, I think, went off track, so we won't be able to see anything there as well. We have Missing Wallace here in the server up into third position. Like I said though, these times are not quite reflective of what we will see in qualifying. Qualifying is about to go live, so stay right here. And I've got you, Michael Paisley, saying you can hear me well. Thank you very much. So let me run you through here this new leaderboard that we have here. Of course, you've got the position that they're in. That's the first row, first column, I should say. Second column, obviously, is the name, and the third column, the very small one there, I think it's the. All right, as we actually get into free practice, completing free practice here, I'll just continue on. So then the next bar where you see the very little green the green thing there, I think that's I can't remember what that is. It's supposed to be the classification of the car, if I'm not mistaken. Obviously after that you've got what type of car it is and their competition number right there, the status of their lap with the checkered flag, and then their timings. And then of course you've got their whether they're in the pits or what tire they are on there in that last column. Now that's going to be very important here as at Road America as we go around here for 30 minutes, because tire strategy and strategies in general are going to come into play here as we are in, as we do have a mandatory pit stop.
I don't know why that's happening. No. If you have any background apps, that's probably causing it. Because one time when Content Manager wasn't opening, I closed it and then I relaunch everything and it fixed. So try that. Go in a Task Manager and close it off and then try do it again.
Yeah, when
Hopefully
you
it fix it.
generally when you install apps and cars, you need to make sure that Manager has a full restart. Sometimes even your whole system needs a full restart. Yeah, then something's wrong. There's something's amiss. Just give it another try there, Derek. You do have all DLCs, correct?
Yeah, all the cars, all the tracks. What was here last week?
Yeah, so what I want you to do is take note of what area or what exactly are you being crashed with. When you're loading into the server, bottom left hand side on the screen, you'll see what at what point the server is at in loading. Try and pinpoint exactly where it is you are crashing at. And we go live now for qualifying, guys. This is qualifying. You are live. All right, first person out of pit lane is Nathan Bryan, followed by Dominic Charles, Joshua Brady, new competitor here to Caribbean Sim Racing Organization. Then we've got your well-known Garth Huey here, Kavana Matthews back with us again, Javon Taylor, Missin Wallace. Is Wallace? Let me see. Hey Wallace, could you please let me know how to pronounce your first name, please? Is it? Do you have a mic there, Wallace?
Hearing me now?
Yes. Could you please let me know how to pronounce your first name?
Mission.
Mission. Thank you very much. All right, there we have Mission Wallace in the Porsche 911. He's got to avoid Garth Huey here, who's had some issues, and already you can see where this began here in terms of qualifying. They're already under lights, ladies and gentlemen. And we've got Guyanese Christian Rajnath here bringing up. Oh, he's going to lose it here in the Aston Martin Vantage. And he's going to take it back into the pit lane. Still in pits are Tommy Gore. Tavar Clark is our safety car driver for today. And we got a pretty good looking safety car. We've not been able to get a livery on this car just yet to call it CSRO's own. But just look at this beauty right here. Let's take a closer look, shall we? And the lights are going as well. Look at this. Very nice. The police are out here in full force at Road America, ladies and gentlemen. And it's a very good looking NSX indeed. Alright, so Nathan Bryan comes across the line here, ladies and gentlemen. He's already put a 131 on the board. But we're going to stick with him now, as this is going to be his first lap. Loving those lights on the Lexus here, ladies and gentlemen. And a very popular livery at that. Those of you who follow GT3 racing, especially the GT3 North American variants, this livery is well known to those. Oh, as Dominic goes already with a 189 there in the Porsche. Beautiful sounding Porsche, I might add. Let's just bump the sound up for you guys a little bit, shall we? I want you guys to hear these cars, man. So Nathan Bryan there is in the Lexus, as we did mention. I want you guys to let me know if you can hear me over the cars right now. as other guys are joining in here. As you can see, Nathan Bryan is down 2/10 there on the fastest lap set by Dominic Charles. Where does he put it in second sector as they go down the Mario Andretti straight? Tommy Gore now exits pit lane. Look at this glow on those cars there as they brake into that turn. Comes around White's corner here now to come across the lap. Does he improve on his time? Yes, he does. He goes 1:20.0 now is Nathan Bryan. Where's Kavana Matthews? Oh, he's having some issues still, Kavana Matthews, but he's proven to be quite fast here at Road America throughout the week, so we gotta watch him as well as last weekend, almost winning our RX3 race at Bushy Park. Comes across the line. You do see he would have went faster there as he did personal best throughout first and second sector. He is third fastest at the moment. Let's follow him on this lap, see where he places this car. So he's down 1.7 seconds there from the fastest. He's not even doing a personal best. He's going to lose it there out of that turn as well. So Kavana will definitely need another go here as we're already down under 5 minutes. He's actually doing a personal best here through the second sector. So can he improve here and go past Missing Wallace? No, he cannot. So Missing has definitely been able to pull this Porsche onto him and get up into third position. Well done by him. Missing comes across the line. He goes faster now too. Personal best all throughout the sectors there. Nathan Bryan has managed to go faster here, and he's going on his fastest here now through sector 1. Ooh, but it's Tommy Gore with a 1:19.3. Say again, Kavana. Sorry, I didn't get that.
No, I'm just still saying I'm unable to join, so looks like I have to miss today.
I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. Should have probably tried early in the week. I know how it goes, though. Everybody's busy. Cavani, you were saying something?
No, he was talking to me.
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. All right, I'm sorry about that, Derek. So unfortunately, we will not have Derek out here today. He's not been able to get himself sorted in the server beforehand, and so he'll not be able, he's having some issues there and he's not going to be able to join us. Alright, let's go, Nathan. Nathan is losing right now on first sector here. Missing Wallace got an issue here. Ooh, he's in the gravel, back in the pit lane now. But Nathan is losing out second position here to Tommy Gore as we speak, and he's not improving here on these sectors. And I'll say that that tire is done for in terms of pace. Nope, definitely not improving here. By all means, those tires there are dead, and so he's not going to be able, I believe, he's got about a 1.5 minute here. He's not going to make the lap around to get it changed here. So Nathan is just going to try for dear life. As we look back, it's Senna Somerville up here now into 5th position in the Lexus. He has managed to put in some times throughout the week. And we'll be looking to get into racing mode back at CSRO. Oh, Somerville going a second faster than his previous best here in through sector 1. Coming up onto sector 2 now. Let's see what his time is. Doesn't seem as though he's lost any. He does lose just a bit here, but he's already up another second here. Still holding on to that second, sorry. And up here through the second sector. Wonderful turn there, carrying that speed through. He's managed to go faster, but not in front of Messine. Who does manage to go a little bit faster though is Kavana Matthews. He takes 6th position away there from Joshua Brady. Joshua now coming out back to pits here in the Mercedes AMG. Ladies and gentlemen, if you take a good look at these cars, these are latest spec cars here, some 2019, 2020s of the GT3s. Oh, he's having some issue here though, is Joshua Brady. As we head back up the field, we can see Nathan there behind Dominic Charles. I think Dominic made the pass here on him. Oh, he's letting him by now. And he's going to head into pit lane. Let's take a look at pit lane. That's the line there that they need to be careful of. Ladies and gentlemen, if you do not slow down before that line, you are going to get a penalty. If it's under 100 kilometers per hour, you will get a drive-through penalty. Anything above that, it's a stop goal of 20 seconds, ladies and gentlemen. And he gets into pit lane. I don't think he's going to come back out. That's it for Nathan Bryan. Dominic Charles seems quite confident here with that too as well. Tommy Gore already in pit lane. Messine as well as already in pit lane. Somerville, I don't think he's got another opportunity here to go around. Oh, he took that off track there, Somerville. Where is Kavana on the lap? He's not that far away from Somerville. And it seems as though they're all making the same mistakes here as they head back into pit lane. So there we have it for qualifying. It's Dominic Charles there. Yep. It's Dominic Charles there with the fastest lap, ladies and gentlemen. The 1:18.301, followed by Tommy Gore. That's a huge deficit here in GT world, where you're suffering by 1 second, it seems, with Tommy not been able to put in the work here. Some of these guys. Nathan Bryan here bringing up a second, almost a second and a half here behind the leader. But yeah, this is where it stands now, ladies and gentlemen, as we prepare to go racing. Some guys not getting to put that time in there on the board. Let's take a look down at pit lane here. You can see a lot of the guys opting for the Lexus here. It's one of the better grounded cars. Let's try to get a good look here for the start of this race.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, here we are. Okay, so Tavar is on the grid with you guys. Tavar will come past you guys at the end of the start of the race, and then we will begin that rolling start, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry, I call you guys ladies and gentlemen. I'm speaking to the audience. This is your opportunity to go take that washroom break if you need. Take a sip of water, as it's going to be a long one.
Whoever's behind me, I can't drive stick, so I might stall.
Alright, so it is a rolling start here, and we're gonna get our safety car at the head of these guys. You can see the server resetting itself here as it needs to under the lights. That's how it's gonna start.
Hate that I have amber headlights still at this time.
Alright guys, remember that Tavar, you can't move yet, bro. You guys gotta wait on Tavar. And Tavar, because of that, you got a drive-through penalty. You're gonna take it on the next lap. Let Tavar come through, let Tavar come through. Alright, give me 80 to 100 kilometers per hour there, Tavar.
Quick question.
50.
Thank you.
The race is 30 minutes long. Just make sure you put back this 5 minutes in your fuel tank. We have an extra 5 minutes here. Just make sure you calculate for that extra 5 minutes in your fuel tank. You have to know how much 5 minutes is. You would have known this from practice. If not, just throw in an extra 10 liters or so. Keep those tires warm, keep those tires warm. Slow it down for me, Tavar. When you peel off into the pit lane, do not stop, Tavar. You need to complete your drive-through penalty. So you will exit pit lane and then make a lap around. Looking good, looking good. When Tavar takes his lights off, and there will be no more swerving on the track. Tavar, peel away, take your lights off. Peel away, take your lights off. Enter pit lane. Green light, green light, green light, green light, go, go, go. And the race is off, ladies and gentlemen. Who's got a good start? It's Tommy Gore. He's already up on the inside here of Dominic Charles. Looking back, it's Nathan Bryan who gets an opportunity here. And there's already an issue there at the start of the race. Full course yellow, full course yellow. Safety car, safety car. And there's already a full course yellow here. Get the safety car at the head of the pack. Safety car at the head of the pack. Everyone, boil it down, boil it down. Give me 100. Give me 100. And this here we're gonna call a false start, ladies and gentlemen, as there's total chaos there at the beginning of the race. Come on guys, slow it down. Give me 80 now, give me 80 now. Let Tavar catch up. Make way, Tavar coming through. Stay to the left hand side guys, stay to the left hand side. Well done, well done. He's coming by now. Slow it down, slow it down. Retain your positions, retain your positions. Alright, we're gonna do this again. Double this time, double this time. Where are you going, Tavar? Get back on track, bro. Wait, we have one more lap behind the safety car. One more lap behind the safety car. Let Tavar through. Please let Tavar through. Everyone stay to the left if you can. If you're already on the right, stay there. One more lap of this safety car. Keep your tires warm, please. Keep it tight, be careful guys, keep it tight, be careful. And it seems as though we've got guys here having issues. I think it's Christian. He's got an opportunity here to catch back up. Alright, slow it down to 80 to bar, slow it down to 80 down the back straight. Everybody get into your line, get into your line. It's double file, it's double file. Alright, lights off to VAR, lights off to VAR, peel off into pit lane. Everyone bunch up, bunch up, bunch up. No more swerving, Tommy, no more swerving. Pick up that pace there in the second lane behind Tommy. Green light, green light, green light. Let's go racing. All right, they're here again for round 2 at the start here on the inside line. It's Nathan. He's got tagged there. It's no more restarts though. Taylor's the one that's all the way down. And we've got Dominic involved in another one. No, he's not. He's managed to come out of this one. No safety car, no safety car. Continue on, continue on. Already though, Tommy Gore's been given a breathing room here as Nathan Bryan has got up into second place. Christian Rajnot up into third. Senna Somerville losing the rear end there in the Lexus, as well as Joshua Brady holding it on there. These guys getting caught out here by some cold tires, but they get going again. It's a long race, still got about 26 minutes to go here. So Brady is now back on par here, but Taylor getting past him. Meanwhile, up at the top of the field here, it's Christian Rajnot versus Dominic Charles here. And Dominic's superiority reigns here as he goes by in the Porsche against the Aston Martin. Christian on the inside though is fighting back under the brake and into the turn here, into the S's as they go. But it's the Porsche that's going to win out here, I believe. Looking back to Taylor's going to lose that to Brady. They're fighting down the back straightaway here on the brake in the 2 Mercedes into the S's. It's Brady ahead of Taylor. Brady will hold on to that position though. As we look up the field now, Tommy Gore's got a comfortable lead right now at 3.6 seconds. Nathan Bryan coming through here at Quebec corner, holding on for dear life as Dominic on a charge here in 3rd position. Right before we went racing here, these two were in the free practice session and Dominic was pressurizing Nathan here around at Road America. Let's see if it's going to be a redo here of that same event. The pit window has opened here. As Messine Wallace with an issue here. Coming out, he's going to lose 1, 2, 3 positions here. He's got to watch himself as he comes back on track as well, as Taylor will come by as well. Now he's all the way back in 9th position, Messine. Tommy Gore crosses the line here. It's a 1:19. It's the fastest lap of the race. Nathan Bryan though, the 1:96. That's is going to be followed by a 1:19.0 by Dominic Charles. These guys are flying. Let's ride now on board with Dominic Charles as he hunts down Nathan Bryan in that Lexus. The Porsche is the fastest here out of all these cars, but is the most unstable car out here. So you've definitely got to know what your wits are. Have your wits with you, I should say. As you try to navigate Road America with it, you can see I'm almost losing the rear end there and having to correct Dominic Charles. He's trying to get onto the slipstream now of Nathan Bryan. That Lexus is pretty wide. On the braking, you can see that line is a much better line here, and he's going to be able to claw back on this Lexus, and he does. Looking on the inside now. He's right up on him. He pulls out. He's having a look on the inside. Does he make it count? No, he does not. Nathan Bryan holding on here under an immense amount of pressure. Nathan just leaning on the tires there of this Lexus, but I think he's losing time there as he's not running that out. Dominic has a look on the inside once again through Moss Corner. Here he is now. There's the longest stretch here of the track. And does he have it covered here The Lexus is holding on, ladies and gentlemen, and it's on the inside line as well for the upcoming left-hander. On the braking they go, Nathan. Oh, he's backed out of that one, Nathan. Not aggressive on the braking as he should be. And now he's lost second position to Dominic Charles. 119.7 there from Tommy Gore. Been able to stretch his lead a little bit more there, but a 120 from Dominic Charles. Can Nathan Bryan fight back here for this position? We've got a change in position. It's Taylor versus Wallace now down the back straight. The Merc having a look on the outside, no, on the inside now. Into the S's. They go. How is it on the braking? He gives him a lot of space there, Wallace. Gets back on the power, and Taylor cannot make that move, cannot get that move complete as they go through White's corner now. Down the front straightaway, over the line. So 125 there from Wallace. Kavana Matthews already in pit lane here. And he loses 2 positions in that pit stop. Oh, he's losing. I don't know what's going on here with Taylor. He might have damage on this car. Nathan is losing time as we look back up the field now. Now we can get a judge. It's a 118.7 there from the Trinidadian. Now up in the second place. He's on the charge, ladies and gentlemen. As Christian Reginald loses that 4th position to Somerville. Somerville now getting to grips here with this Lexus. As these two has been fighting it out since the race began. Christian Rajnath been given a cut track warning there from race direction. Into Clayton corner they go. Rajnath learning that he can cut that corner there along with Senna Somerville. But these guys are 20 seconds, almost 21 seconds away from the leaders of this lap. They're going to want to hope that they can pull an undercut or something to try and get back up to speed with those guys. It's Taylor. We saw him having issues. He's now in the pit lane and he's in for his pit stop. Looking back up the field now. We've got a lot of guys here. Kavana Matthews back out of the pits. You can see him down by almost 1 lap. And Charles, look at this. Charles already a second. 1.7 seconds here. He's definitely closed the gap there to Tommy Gore. And this is deja vu. If you've joined us for the Caribbean Sim Racing Series earlier in the year in February, you'll know that this is deja vu. Dominic versus Gore. Let's ride on board with Charles as he hunts for Tommy Gore now. Down the Mario Andretti straightaway they go. And we'll have a good look at the time as they cross the finish line here. Comes across the line, so 119.3, and it's a 118.9 there from Charles. So you can see him doing almost half a second a lap here against the Jamaican to claw back this time. It's a mega stint here from the Trinidadian Dominic Charles. Nathan Bryan losing more and more time here. but doing well to still hold on to this third position. He's got Senna Sommerbell behind him by some 18, 19 seconds or so. That should not cover a pit stop, but let's check it and see. So far, I think, and I'm not sure if Brady took a pit stop, but I'm sure Taylor did, and I'm sure Matthews did. And I'm not sure if Wallace did. But these guys, we have to look at these guys now as the leaders go into the pit lane to see if they're going to be able to claw back. As you can see, Dominic Charles here gaining on the Jamaican Tommy Gore. Ooh, Tommy putting two tires out there, losing a little bit more time here to Charles. And you can see that line there. Charles is running. I don't see a lot of guys running it. Nathan Bryan Pitts, ladies and gentlemen. Senna Sommerbell now up into third position, as well as Christian Rajnath. And Charles even closer now, but look at him over revving that car there, losing the rear end just a bit, having to correct it. Huge amounts of oversteer there coming out of that turn. So he's lost some time now to the Jamaican. And they've got a back marker ahead of them in the name of Joshua Brady. Joshua's going to want to stay out of the way here of the leaders. And he does. It's Dominic who dives into the pit lane first. So Dominic's going to take the first pit stop here. You can see his pit lane time there at the top of the screen. Let's see how long it takes him to do this pit stop. Meanwhile, Gore's going to have to see that this is going on. He's going to have to plan his strategy accordingly. As Senna Sommerbell goes by. And there he is. He's off again there, Dominic Charles. So it's 48.1 seconds there. Make note of that, as Gore has still to pit. Charles is on his way now into his second stint. Let's see what Tommy will do here as he heads into the S's now. There's just about 3 minutes 50 seconds left for a pit window to be open, and he's got to watch himself he doesn't get a penalty here. Oh, and he's been given a stop-go penalty for heading into that pit lane at 124 kilometers per hour. This is going to hurt his race. And we've been through this already with these guys throughout the week. And just before the race too. So he's definitely not going to be able to get ahead here. Or will he? Still watching his pit stop though to see how long it is. Tommy, you're going to have to take one lap and do the stop go penalty on the next lap if you want to take it. Just remain stationary within pit lane. Sorry, I can't hear you. Go ahead.
To remain stationary in pit lane?
On the next lap, remain stationary in pit lane.
God.
Sorry, I can't hear the sound of the cars. Let's leave it. Alright, we go racing again. Tommy Gore out now. He's got Christian Rajnath ahead of him in third position. but he's got to take that stop-go penalty. I think he made a mistake there in what he heard, and I do believe it's that they can't hear you over these cars. They can, however, adjust the volume of their cars. I really can't hear you, bro. I have a different volume, guys, so I really can't hear you. I've turned my volume up to here. Let you guys hear these cars, but they can turn their volume down so they can hear me. Which, by the way, as a veteran like Tommy Gore here at CSRO should know. But so this is what he is supposed to do. Remain stationary in pit lane. Do not enter your pit box and wait till the 20 seconds are completed. Then you go again. Make sure you remain stationary before the pit exit line. Meanwhile, this confusion is going on here for Tommy Gore. It's Nathan Bryan, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. It's Nathan Bryan who holds on to the lead of this race now. Pit window is about to close here in 20 seconds. Let's see if there's anyone who did not take a pit stop. Nope. Everyone here has taken a pit stop, so we are good to go, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at Nathan now, he's got some... Wait a minute, was that a car ahead of him? It just disappeared? Not sure who that was, but that's it, the pit lane has closed. And we look back now, it's Dominic Charles here on the charge towards Nathan Bryan, ladies and gentlemen. And let me just explain to you what just occurred there with Tommy Gore. Tommy Gore did not get any practice throughout the week, and that's quite understandable here. And as with these with this system that we have, the penalty system that we're running, which he is aware of actually from running with us in the previous 2 years, is that once you get into pit lane, you must know where the pit line is. The pit entry line starts. You must bring your car down to 80 kilometers per hour before you cross that line. If you do not, you will be given a drive-through penalty. So as long as you cross the line between 80 kilometers per hour and 100 kilometers per hour. He went in there ahead of that, which there is another penalty given as a stop-go penalty of 20 seconds once you are over 100 kilometers per hour to 200 kilometers per hour. Anything beyond 200 kilometers per hour, let's say 999 kilometers per hour, you get 30 seconds of a stop-go penalty. But we're back up and running here now as Dominic Charles chases Nathan Bryan here for the lead. Want to give a shout out to Medit and GTS Tony there for subscribing. Welcome on to the party, guys. Do make sure you hit that like, and make sure you hit that notification bell as well. Dominic on the charge here, bringing it down to 1.3 seconds now. Gore against Matthews, closing the line here too as well to bring up 5th position. Kavana not quite comfortable here in the Lexus as he was in the Mazda RX-3 last weekend. And he's going to come under pressure now from Tommy Gore, his countryman. Here he is. Right up onto him now. Kavana putting that car in a very strategic position. He's going to try and squeeze him out here, but Kavana probably thinking that that is his line, has lost that already before the S's. I don't think he has anything here to claw back though. Kavana, oh, taking that curb there. Oh, look, Charles is already onto him by half a second now. As they head down the back straightaway, the Mario Andretti straightaway into the S's. Nathan Bryan is back at square one. I think it's too much pressure for the youngster throughout this entire night here. First in practice session. Not sure if he experienced any in qualifying, but he's definitely going to experience some now. And we see Tommy Gore calling it quits there in 5th position. Sorry to see him go, but sometimes a lack of preparation does not make it. Senna Somerville as well having issues out of 3rd position here. Now we can see him back. He's losing position, Somerville. And he does exit the servo. Here we are. Do we see a pass now down the back straightaway? Oh, Nathan trying to close that door there. Neck and neck into the S as they go. It's Porsche versus Lexus. Is this a repeat? Nathan owns that S there. At the exit, Dominic has to back out of it. Nathan holding on for dear life, guys. So round 2, here we go, with Dominic Charles chasing down Nathan Bryan now. As they go through Quebec corner, you've got to see Dominic almost losing the rear end there, having to correct that car. And we're in crunch time here as the sun sets at Road America. Ooh, high heavy on the brake. There's Nathan Bryan. Dominic also almost having to take evasive action. Into the S as they go again. I think this time around Charles has got to think better of his strategy here to try and get by. He is still faster here on the lap is Charles. Nathan taking very wide lines here and braking much earlier to get a better exit here, and it's throwing Dominic off his line. Definitely the Porsche is strongest through the second sector. Much closer now, setting himself up here, Charles, for the Mario Andretti straightaway once again. Right up under that bumper is Dominic Charles here. Nathan Bryan's gonna have to pull everything out of this Lexus if he wants to retain the lead of this race. Runs his line there. That is definitely within the rules. It's not a move there, not two moves there. It's just running his racing line. And Charles not been able to bring that car on the inside. He's gonna pull one here though through turn 1. Whoa! How is Nathan still alive? even running on the grass here. I think he's running wide. No, Nathan still having to hold on. The youngster under immense amount of pressure, giving Dominic a reason to race here today. But we got yellow flags ahead here. Who is it? Oh, I think it's Brady. Does stay out of the way. Dominic now, I think he's getting frustrated behind him. Oh, and he touches him here now. No, and he takes him out. What a calamity now. No, what a great run there, my Nathan, and it's come to an end. I told you, I said it. I was about to say it actually. Charles, under so much pressure there from not being able to get by as soon as he would have liked. And then suffering, is Nathan now at it. What a race here. It's come down to this. 50 seconds left on the clock. Oh man, I feel so gutted for Nathan here. And now Kavana being shown blue flags here. He's got to get out of the way of his countryman, and it doesn't seem as though he's going to let him by. What's going on? Nathan, all types of frustrated now, I believe. Oh man, this is so bad. Kavana still not letting his countryman go by here in the Lexus. It is a forced mistake that actually let that happen. He's been shown blue flags here, Kavana Matthews. And it seems after the incident here, Nathan has probably lost a lot of pace here. And he's just in it now for the fun. Being touched again though on the rear. Oh my gosh. Nathan Bryan loses it again. Kavana does let him get back on track here. And that's it. They're on the final lap here, Charles is. And this is what it has come down to, ladies and gentlemen. We see Somerville still in the server. I think he must have had a connection issue then, if he's back in the server now. But it shows that he's 5 laps down here from the leaders. Christian Rajnath will bring in 3rd position here after Somerville suffered that issue. Nathan Bryan does get past here, and has been able to open the gap. But we are gutted here to see that Nathan went through that there, ladies and gentlemen. Do remember to stay on with us as we got a second race coming as we take the Lancia Delta S4 Group B car to Wallerfield Raceway. And Nathan Bryan here, Dominic Charles is, oh, it seems as though Dominic is going to go into the pit lane here. So he's actually going to forfeit this win, I think, or maybe he's out of fuel, I think. He might be out of fuel here. So Nathan Bryan, ladies and gentlemen, I think Nathan Bryan is out of fuel as well. Who crosses the line first? I'm not sure. It shows that I think Dominic crosses the line first, is it? Still seeing final lap here. Nathan Bryan back in the pits. What's going on? Christian Rajnath shows that he is in 1st position now. Okay, so Dominic Charles did win, as we can see the flag here next to his name. Nathan Bryan, I think, did run out of fuel as well, but he did cross the line there in 2nd position. Christian Rajnath is going to come in third position, I believe. Kavana Matthews already in pit lane. He's crossed the finish line as well. Javon Taylor here is going to come in fifth. Joshua Brady is going to come in sixth. And Senna Somerville is going to come in seventh. But they're not fighting for position here, as Somerville is down 2 laps to Brady. Tommy Gore is going to get a DNF here as well of Messina Wallace. And of course, Tavar Clark was our safety car of the day. Garth calling it early quits here to the day. Christian going to enter the pit lane as well, as the flag has been shown for these guys. Alright guys, I'm gonna great race by the way. I'm gonna first talk to Christian Rajnath. Managing to hold on to that. I'm not sure what happened to Senna Somerville, but he might have had a connection issue. But you were right there behind him in fourth position to grab this third. Talk us through that race there and your choice of the Aston Martin.
Oh, yeah. I knew the race was going to be consistency because this track is very difficult. So I didn't know what car to pick, so I put 3 cars on a wheel and just spun it and decided on the Aston Martin. But before he cut me, I need to dedicate this victory to the Aston Martin F1 team, and I hope to see them on the podium someday in the
Wow.
future. Maybe. I don't know, but hopefully.
That's a big hope indeed. All right, thanks a lot
Yeah.
there, Christian Rajnath. Nathan Bryan, I'm pretty sure you're well and gutted there. Being tagged in that turn there before the Mario Andretti straight there by Dominic Charles. Talk us through that fight, the pressure that you felt there, and what do you believe will come out of this?
Well, I was doing very well in my opinion. I mean, I wasn't setting the fastest laps, but I was pretty consistent. And when I saw that Tommy messed up his split, I was like, okay, that's a chance. And then I held first, and I was like, okay. And then throughout the laps, I'm like, just 4 minutes, you can hold it. And then I started making tiny errors that gave him the milliseconds. And then right there, I was like, I can tell he's getting impatient with 2 minutes to go, and he has to make it now. And when I saw that he was making his move, I tried to, give him, try to give him my space here, but then cut him off here, kind of slow him down a bit. But then I saw that he really got impatient and clipped me, and I spun 3 times in recovery, and it did hurt. But I saw the gap behind me, and I was like, you know what, GG. It was good battle, good battle. I definitely appreciated that battle, and I would say he could have maybe give me a little bit more space, just maybe slow down a bit, ease, and then maybe get me on the straight, because he does have the top speed. But you know, good grace to him though. I still got second, so not much complaints from me.
Totally understood there. It was a predicament indeed. Nathan Bryan, ladies and gentlemen, holding on to second position here. But we go to the man with the pace. I didn't expect Nathan to hold you up that much though, Charles, as Nathan. I mean, no, not taking anything away from Nathan, but he's definitely shown his true colors here today, Charles.
Yeah. Well, first off, hats off to him. He had a great drive, but from earlier on in the race, I had some rear end damage on the Porsche, and well, you know how Porsches are. So that kind of took about a half second out of my pace. And then as I caught up to him, there was a back marker that spun in front of us and took out my front wings. So those last few minutes were some of the craziest laps of my life because that car was all over the place. But I mean, I had to fight hard to catch up to him. It really sucks what happened in the end there. Like, this is a completely hollow victory because I wanted to fight with him. I didn't want it to end like that. And then as soon as I tagged Nathan, slowed down to let him pass again, but he was out of control and hit and spin again. So I mean, good race overall, but I wish it didn't end like that.
Definitely. I feel the same feel the same way if I do put myself in your shoes. Guys, this has been a great one. I hope we take away a lot of lessons here learned, especially with the pit lane. Uh, Tommy Gore does well and know what he needs to do when it comes to a pit lane, but we understand these guys are busy during the week, so they cannot get to put in the time here, and they're just hoping to come and race on the weekend with us. All right, don't go anywhere. Stay tuned. We're heading to Wallerfield next, ladies and gentlemen, and guys here in the server.
Excuse me, Stefan.
enough drivers for them to come together again. It was just the initial contact that kind of, you know, put all of those things into progress.
Alright guys, make sure you join the server. We are about to go qualifying. 1.5 minutes left.
Mic off. Mic on.
Alright, we're back here at Wallerfield Raceway now, and we are in the Lancia Delta S4 Group B cars hill climb edition, and we're gonna have some fun here at Wallerfield. This is free practice now, so we got the guys going around the server here. Sorry, the track here, getting a feel for their cars and their setups. Ooh, Oswin Wilson there with a fast one. But it's Dominic Charles already in the lead here with a 39.136. Ladies and gentlemen, it's going to get faster than that. That's it, free practice is over now. So it seems as though Oswin Wilson is one to look at here for this event. Derek Rudder able to join us in this one here. He's got the fastest fire sector there, but then the server ends. So we're ready to go qualifying. Here is Dominic Charles, Oswin Wilson here with this one, Derek Rudder, Nathan Bryan back in this one as well, Garth Huey here coming in for this one, Christian Rajnath as well, Javon Taylor, Joshua Brady, Tavar Clark is going to join us in this one. There's no safety car in this one, and Kavana Matthews is here. Just waiting now for us to go qualifying. And that's just how it goes there in racing in that last event there versus Charles versus Brian. And you know, pressures does take over sometimes. Alright, and you guys are in qualifying, you guys are in qualifying. First out here is Dominic Charles, followed by Oswin Wilson, then Joshua Brady here. You're going to see a lot of sliding here from these cars as they go around. There's stinker power, man. Derek Rudder already going sideways here, followed by Nathan Bryan, Kavana Matthews. Ooh, Nathan clipping the tire wall there already. Gonna have to take that back into the pits, followed by Javon Taylor and Christian Rajnath and Tavar Clark as well. This should be an interesting one, guys. Quite fun too, as these cars here Dominic putting down the first time on the board of a 1:43.190. You can see him sliding through turn 1 into 4th gear already. You want to control the wheel spin here on these cars. Down into 3rd gear and having a slow exit there from the penultimate turn. Where does he put it? 37.4 already, ladies and gentlemen. We have seen 36s throughout the week. Is this where he's able to put that 36s? The track is a little bit more cluttered at the moment. He's already up by a 10th though through the first sector, but loses some time here in sector 2. Oh, and he's gonna lose the rear end there as he has got Clark in front of him. So he's gonna have to give himself some space here between himself and Clark. Looking back though, Kavan is the one that gets up into 2nd position here. And Oswin Wilson, he's got some traffic ahead of him, and he's already slow here through sector 1 and 2. So he's gonna slow down here to give himself some room. As Taylor is ahead of him. 7 minutes left on the clock. Looking back, Derek Rudder here having personal best through sector 1 and 2. Whoa, who is that behind him? I think it was Taylor or Rajnath, just totally missing the braking zone there. But Rudder is going to go faster here with a 40.146, some 7/10 behind Oswin Wilson. Nathan Bryan is up on his personal, is up here through sector 1 and 2 here with personal best times. So let's follow Nathan here. He does run it wide though on the penultimate turn. This is going to hurt him as he gets back on the power there on 2nd gear. They're not following suit. No one has done their homework here in relation to what Dominic Charles is doing. Michael Paisley though puts that car up into 4th position here with 39.804. Good run by him. Brady now gets a good one to get up into 6th position. Charles goes with a 37.3 and is going to go even faster here, but he's got traffic ahead of him. Does he clear that well? Let's see what sectors 2 says. Nope, he's lost some time here. Maybe he can make it up in sector 3. Let's see. As he exits the penultimate turn, he's sliding it way too much there. Not setting that car straight to go forward. Slows it down now. Paisley makes it up into 4th position now. Excuse me. But has traffic ahead of him now, so he's going to abandon that lap. What is Oswin doing? He's coming across the line now. It's a 39.428 from Oswin. He holds on to 3rd position here. Locks up into turn 1. You don't want that. So he is supposed to lose some time here through sector 1. Still shows that he's on an outlap though. What about Paisley? Paisley on a flying lap now. I was doing some laps the other night with Paisley. He can definitely hold this car together here. And you can see Oswin having issues there. And he's lost time here in the 2nd sector, Michael Paisley. comes across the line with a 39.528. It's another personal best there from Paisley, but still not enough to come ahead of Oswin Wilson, who we see here into turn 1. Charles having some issues here. Ooh, he's on a bad spot there, I believe. Still showing that Oswin is on an outlap. Not sure what's going on there with the timing system for him. Let's stay with Oswin though, as we've got 3.5 minutes left. He's got Garth Huey there, a bit of traffic ahead of him. I think he's gonna make it by though, Oswin Wilson. Oswin Wilson in all sorts of trouble there. I think the tires falls off pretty fast here on these cars, so you got to get that fast lap in within at least 2 or 3 laps here. And I don't think some of the guys went back into pit lane to renew those tires. Paisley up into second position now. Wow, what a flyer there from the youngster, 39.1. But Matthews now takes that away with a 38.950. It's getting heated here as Oswin continues to struggle. He finally takes that car back into pit lane. And Dominic with a 37.3 is holding on for dear life. Matthews losing time here in the second sector. What about Paisley? Not seeing anything for Paisley here. But Kavana comes across the line. Let's see if he improves here with a 1.9 deficit. No, he does not. So he's got to take this one around again. We're going to watch him and Paisley quite strongly. It's Rudder who comes ahead of Oswin Wilson now in 4th position. Or was he there all along? I'm not quite sure. I've lost count now. So there, he's losing time there, as well as Kavana. Kavana's already headed back to the pits. He's gained some time here in Sector 2, has Michael Paisley. Now we've got just about 1 minute left here. Oh, he goes second fastest with a 38.902, Michael Paisley, setting the record as Kavana sees that. Comes back out of pit lane. Where's Derek Rudder? He begins his lap now. Oswin Wilson on a fly, it seems. It says he's on an outlap actually. Looking down the line, we've got Nathan Bryan in 6th, Joshua Brady in 7th, Christian Rajnath in 8th, Tavar Clark bringing up 9th, Javon Taylor, in 10th, Garth Huey in 11th. Charles already in pit lane, just relaxing, I should say. Paisley going even faster here, but what about Kavana? Can he come back against Paisley? No, he cannot. Maybe he needs one more lap here to get that car heated. It's 30 seconds left on the clock, less than, I should say. Let's stick with Matthews here. Through Sector 1, he makes a huge mistake. No, he's got to take that back. He's not going to make it around here for a final flyer. And it seems as though Rudder is going to make a mistake as well, clipping the tire barrier there. Where's Oswin Wilson? He comes out the penultimate turn. 2 seconds left on the clock, ladies and gentlemen. Comes across the line. He's not going to get another go. Oh, that was his outlap. So he does not improve. He's shown the checkered flag, ladies and gentlemen. Derek Rudder has got Garth Huey ahead of him here. And everyone above him is back in the pit lane. Derek Rudder not going to make it count there. Oswin Wilson, I don't believe he can make it count here as well. He is up on his he is up on Sector 2 here, Oswin Wilson. But the flag has been shown to him before he began this lap, so I do not suppose it would count. Oh yes, it did, and he goes 4th fastest there with a 39.1. So he's now been shown the checkered flag. I don't think we can get anything else here. Kavana Matthews neither. Alright guys, we are going to do a rolling start with this car because it's a little bit finicky off the line. So it's going to be Dominic Charles followed by Michael Paisley. Dominic is going to take the inside line, Michael the outside line. Kavana Matthews is going to take the inside line, Oswin Wilson the outside line. Derek Rudder is going to take the inside line, Nathan Bryan is going to take the outside line. Joshua Brady is going to take the inside line, Christian Rajnath outside line, Tavar Clark inside line, Javon Taylor outside line, Garth Huey, you're going to take the inside line. I'm going to go this over again when the race goes green.
Dominic, take it this way. No, what, here you go.
Okay, one second.
Come again, I'm not hearing.
We're doing double file, not triple file.
Correct. Remember guys, you're not starting now, you're not starting now. Alright, we're gonna have to restart this one. We're gonna have to restart this one.
Yeah, I didn't press any control.
Can we get a restart there, Krista?
Yeah, coming up.
We're gonna restart this one. We're gonna restart this one. Just remember to click "You're ready" this time around.
Do we need to... No, we don't need to disconnect.
No, no, you don't.
Correct.
Sorry, come again.
The password is incorrect, so we're gonna have to
Okay, vote yes, everyone. Press Y on your keyboard, please. Did we get this restart? Okay, here we go. Don't click Y. Do not click Y now. Just remember, you're not starting the race on the final light. You're not starting the race. This is a rolling start. And be sure to be ready. Come on, Kavana. I'm not going to restart it for you. Dominic on the inside. Michael Paisley, outside line. Oswin Wilson, sorry, Carvana Matthews on the inside. Oswin Wilson, outside line.
Quick question. My computer was giving up all the time to get the parking back, so I had to jump on the
What did I get penalty for?
Jump in the race start.
Jump in the side of the move.
Bring it down to 80 kilometers per hour for me, please.
First and next mission going from because I'm in 6th. Who is in 5th?
Okay, so it's Dominic Charles inside, Oswin Wilson outside, Derek Rudder inside, Nathan Bryan outside, Garrett Huey. Sorry, this is wrong. This is wrong. Go around for one more lap. Go around for one more lap while I call it out so I can get you guys in order. It's Dominic Charles on the inside, Michael Paisley outside, Kavana Matthews inside, Oswin Wilson outside, Derek Rudder inside, Nathan Bryan outside, Joshua Brady inside, Christian Rajnath outside, Tavar Clark inside, Javon Taylor outside, Gareth Huey inside. Come on guys, let's get this one going.
Wait, am I outside right now?
Who's that?
Kavana come in front of me.
Nathan, you need to be on the inside line, inside line.
I think somebody's supposed to be in front of me. They're not coming. Oh, okay.
Alright, get ready, get ready. Bunch it up, bunch it up. Green light, green light, green light, green light, green light. And they're off. Dominic Charles seems to get a good hold here on the start. But followed closely behind is Michael Paisley. This is going to be confusion here into turn 1. Does anyone get touched? We're looking down the line. Derek Rudder makes it through. Christian Rajnath makes it through. This is a miracle. How did it even get through turn 1? I'm not sure. Into turn 2. They're looking good so far. Someone, Oswin Wilson, losing a lot of spaces here. But they're back up into it. The three faster guys here is Dominic Charles, Derek Rudder, and Michael Paisley. But Rudder loses it already out of the penultimate turn here. He's down into 6th now. He's going to have to watch how he comes back on the track. Fastest lap there being set by Dominic Charles, 39.2. But Michael, not... Oh, it's Michael! Wait! Whoa, no, he's touched now from Christian Rajnath. Christian, is he going to wait for him? Not sure. Yes, he does. But in the meantime, Nathan Bryan gets through. Oswin Wilson up into 2nd position. Derek Rudder back into 3rd now after having that doozy of a start. Nathan Bryan up into 4th now, but it's Charles who gets away here. Already 6 seconds under his belt. Oswin Wilson's just got to worry about holding on now. Not sure if you can close that to him. Don't worry about pit window. Don't worry about pit window. Alright, seems as though Rudder is losing space here. Oh, it's Taylor that comes into contact, I believe, with Nathan Bryan. And he's going to be pushed all the way down the order here into 9th position. Brady, too, with an issue, gets in here all messed up. He's now back into 9th position as well. Gareth Huey gains a position there over him. Oswin Wilson holding on here behind Derek, in front of Derek Rudder here. But they're spreading out now. It seems like Christian Rajnath is closest, though, to Nathan Bryan. Looking down the field, I think it's Gareth Huey versus Brady, but Brady does get by. Can he hold on? It seems as though he will. Oswin Wilson alone here almost in second position. If you can hold on though, they're already up to sixth position, seventh on the seventh lap it seems. Nope, they're on the sixth lap, no, seventh lap. They've completed 6 laps, I think. So Derek Rudder here, this is going to be a quick sprint. Oh, he's making some mistakes here, Derek. Well, look back here. It's Nathan Bryan, Paisley, and Rajnath in a fight here for 4th position. Rajnath closer to Bryan. Oh, touches the inside curb there. He's going to lose some time to Paisley. Paisley brings it up as well. Oh, who is that? It's Bryan, who enters there all out of shape, and he's going to have to watch himself with Christian Rajnath now. The guy he's up into 4th position, but look at it. It's a drag race down the front straightaway. Does he get it? Yes, he does, but he's tipped here, I think, by Paisley. Who was it, Paisley, or was it Bryan? I think Bryan, actually. He does get going again. And Bryan does wait on him. But Tavar is able to catch up back with them now. And he's going to claim 7th position. Taylor is right there as well. Well, it's Dominic Charles with a commanding lead here on the 9th lap of this race. Already it's almost over. He's coming up to the back markers now. Oh, we've got some touching here between Garth and Paisley. Oswin is going to get away with this one though, as Rudder cannot close that gap to him. Joshua Brady looking the other way, followed by Clark, followed by Taylor. What's going on here? It's crazy. Mayhem. Paisley's going to hold on to the 4th position. Well done by him. Christian Rajnath, you want to say that he had that 4th position in the bag until he was tagged there by Bryan. But it's now the final lap for them all. Charles in a commanding lead here, some 16, almost 17 seconds ahead. He's going to see the checkered flag. Oswin Wilson now entering the penultimate turn. He's going to see the checkered flag in 2nd position as well. And then Rudder is going to come over in 3rd for the Barbados team. Paisley going to hold on here to 5th position. Christian Rajnath in 5th. If he can hold on, that is, because Bryan is having a look on the inside. As Garth Huey goes across track. Oh, it's Nathan's going to claim 5th position there because Christian was all out of shape. Tavar having some issues here, as well as oh my gosh, Taylor having I don't know what to say about that. Brady's gonna get 9th, and then Garth is gonna come in 10th position. Still to see the checkered flag here, Garth. And we did see him go across the line, so he needed to come back over. And he's now gonna be given the checkered flag. Alright, thank you guys. The rest of you take it into pit lane, and I'm gonna have a chat now with Derek Rudder. Derek holding on here in these, I would say, radical cars at a very short track like Wallerfield International Raceway. Talk us through that one, man.
Well, decent start there from all the guys, no drama. I had a little bit of a cold tires incident there at the last corner on the first lap. Dropped a few places, but managed to climb back up to 3rd. Happy with that. The car was pretty crazy to drive. It's tempting to send it sideways, but you know that's problems. So just keep it under control and brought it home in 3rd.
Most definitely, and it's a great drive from you two to do that and to control this car. Oswin Wilson doing well for himself here as well, bringing it in 2nd position. I don't think I've seen you put a lot of laps in on this car, or were you practicing offline?
Honestly, I didn't do no practice. I just show up because I know the track is an easy track and I drove with the car before, so I just show up and decide to see what's gonna happen.
All right, well, that's a great drive from you, still showing up without any practice and just applying it there to the track. And Dominic, seems like you've had a dominant streak here at CSRO, but more importantly, with some of the most difficult cars, namely that Porsche in the last race as well. If you can, just give away a little secret here for the guys. Let us know what's your secrets.
Well, first step is gonna sound cheesy, but you need to really, really believe in yourself because these cars so crazy. Like we had a driver just now there saying he wouldn't dare slide it, but that's where all the pace was. You know, you need to think to yourself, you're gonna save it. It's gonna be fine. You're gonna hold the slide, everything, and that's how it works for this car. Well, the Porsche was a whole different story, but that thing was crazy. But I mean, this race was good. Had a slight home advantage.
Slight home advantage.
Yeah. But yeah, I really enjoy this.
All right. Thank you very much there. All right, guys, this is all we've got for you tonight. Thank you for joining us there to the drivers as well as the viewers. Stay tuned though. We've got one more week before we head into our championship, our single make championship there in the first weekend of June. Stay tuned to our social media outlets and be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Hit that notification bell to be reminded of when we go live. All right, this is me signing out for the night. Guys, it's been a pleasure having you here for this evening, giving us some thrills here on two tracks with two different classification of cars. See you in the next one.
Yo, my God.